it's Patty Joe. I just want to get on another one of these videos. This is another teacher. I know we saw there was a first one. This is a second one. Drinking while they work. I was a teacher in a community college. I worked at a university. I worked at a couple of universities. I've taught at the National Fire Academy. So I do know that teaching and students can drive you to drink, but come on. You can't be drinking while you work. Okay, let's take a look at this young lady and see what she sees. I have a funny feeling she's a heavy participant. Thank you, Law and Crime Trial Network.
Hey, how we all doing?
How we all doing?
Good.
Can we clear the room? This is Jennifer Davis.
Hi.
Hi, Jennifer.
Nice to
Jennifer,
meet
how you doing?
You too.
So we talked to Miss Davis a little bit about some reports that we've received as late as this morning. And so she understands, and she said she'd be willing to meet with you and talk to you.
Okay.
But we want to give you all some privacy too. So is this a suitable
Yeah, this is fine.
place? Okay.
Yep.
We'll just step out here.
Have we checked what's in that bottle?
Good, how are you?
It's almost the end of the week.
Almost.
So what's going on today?
They said they had reports where I was drinking at school, which has never happened.
When was the last time you had anything to drink?
Last night,
About what time did you quit drinking?
probably about 10:30.
10:30. How much did you drink?
Just a glass of wine, nothing major.
Or a bottle?
All right. Well, would you be willing to submit to some tests
Yeah.
to make sure everything's okay? Okay.
She's looking a little
What I'm gonna do
sluggish
first
to
is I'm
me.
going to check you for HGM. Okay, this is what we call standardized field sobriety tests.
Uh-huh.
Okay. There's 3 of them. I'm going to pretty much focus on the first one, which is horizontal gaze nystagmus. I'm going to have you take your glasses off, and I'm going to have you, we'll stand up when we do this, but I'm going to have you track my
I am
finger.
so blind without them, I can't hardly
Can you see something like my finger about
Yes,
6
yes,
inches from
yes,
your face? Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, let's try that. Go ahead and stand up for me real quick if you would. Heel to heel, toe to toe, arms straight down to the side. Okay. You say you wear glasses.
Yes.
Any traumatic brain injuries?
No.
Growing up or anything like
No.
that? Okay. Because sometimes that can affect what I'm.
No, I can't see without my glass, that's all I was saying.
Okay. All right. Can you see that right there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I want you to follow this right with your eyes and your eyes only. Don't move your head. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just track on that.
All right, jump. I think there's 3 or 4 things they look for. I'd like to get the list of them. But I know it's how the eyeballs are following. Yeah, they stop and jump and stop
Sorry,
and jump.
I'm nervous, so.
I get it. Keep your head straight. Just put your eyes over here. There you go. Okay, we need to go way up this time. Okay, just follow right here.
She got a shaky little head there.
Okay.
That's a sign of a potentially a heavy drinker.
All right, this is what we call our portable breathalyzer machine. Okay.
Yes.
You don't have to take the test. Okay. But this will show the presence of alcohol if there's any on board. Okay. But this again would be your opportunity if teachers here or administrators feel that they smell alcohol on you. This would be your opportunity to prove this.
Sure,
Okay. You willing to take that test?
yes.
Okay.
She really thinks she's sober.
You've been what?
I haven't had anything today.
Okay.
That's what
And if that's the case, or if there's nothing on board,
No,
because sometimes
I'm
what
just-
can happen, well, if people have had a really good one on the night before, it can carry over into the next day.
So what do I do?
As far as what?
You said it can carry into today.
It can. Sure can. I mean, if people get on like a week-long bender, or if they really tie a good amount of money for, you know, the alcohol could still be on board. But I can't give you any legal advice to take it or not to take it. I can do is offer it to you, and it's your right to refuse. But again, I'll say this is, if you're saying you're not under the influence of alcohol, this is your opportunity to prove to your employer
Yeah,
that you're
no.
not. So,
I mean, no, today I haven't had anything, but like I admitted to you last night, yes.
but if you had one glass of wine last night and you didn't have anything else after that,
How big was that
it's not-
glass, sugar?
No, I mean, I went to sleep.
Okay. All right. So you want to take this?
God.
Okay.
This is an example of somebody lying to themselves. They're lying to themselves.
I haven't used one.
I would just like to know who has said, like.
Well, ma'am, that I don't know. I was just called.
They're never gonna
I
tell
know,
her.
but I just.
Where is her union rep?
Okay, what's
Aren't
gonna happen
teachers
is when this
covered
thing
with a
tells me time to
union?
blow, I'm gonna have you reach over with your mouth and blow into that as hard as you can until I tell you to stop. Big deep breath, blow. Hard. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Good. Good.
Oh. Oh, mama. I'd check that.
I don't even know what that
0.06.
is. That
You are just under the legal limit. So if you were to be out driving right now, you would be charged with DWI, driving while intoxicated.
under the legal limit.
Just under it. The legal limit is 0.08, which is DUI. From a 0.06 to an 07, you could be charged with DWI.
I haven't had anything to drink today.
Okay, well, I'm gonna let Mr. Let me ask you this, is there anybody that can come and pick you up here at the school?
Yes,
Okay,
but I mean, I don't.
hold on just a minute.
But I'm under the.
Did she drive to school?
Hey, Major.
I can have somebody come pick me up,
Okay. See, let him talk to.
but I'm under the legal limit, right?
So under the
No.
legal limit just means that you're under the legal limit. It shows that there's alcohol in your system, so you are still technically intoxicated. You're just under the legal limit of 0.08. Like if you were to be out driving right now and you got pulled over and you did SFSTs like you just did and did a breathalyzer, you could still be charged for DWI. Not DUI, but DWI. Okay? Does that make sense?
Kinda.
Okay.
Yeah. If I have somebody that can come pick me up,
That is going to be. We need to see what Mr. Kinsey wants to do.
Don't these
And,
people have a union? Don't
Major.
teachers have a union?
7.
My teachers chime
You can
in,
space
tell me if
those
you have
out.
a union. And if something like this happens, don't you have a union rep with you?
it just makes me mad for somebody to say.
I know our
that
union
has
reps
stuff
were
on
about as useful as a second tail on a cow, but
And,
still.
like-
Ever, and I know it's a small town.
Yeah, like Major Mallinson was saying that we're not privy to that information. We just get a call and come do it. You know what I mean?
I did show welfare for years.
Say that one more time.
I did show welfare for
Uh-huh.
years. I get it,
Yeah.
but just for somebody to be like so vicious to say like, I just don't get it.
That's the right thing to do, but it's also the thing that will draw scrutiny and criticism from everybody
Yep.
in the community.
Because she's allowed to go home with someone else and not be arrested.
Yeah, I think the thing we'll have to do there, just to speak the school language here for a second with you, is just she's not going to come back.
Right.
She's going to give me a letter if we're going to do it that way. So I'm willing to go that way, or if she's not willing to give me a letter, resignation.
And that's something you'll work out between with her. But from a legal standpoint, I'm going to go ahead and make the arrest. Okay. All right.
Again, doesn't she get a union rep for this?
Again, there's two ways now. You can view an arrest as she goes to jail, or I could cite and release on her own recognizance, provided she's got somebody that's sober that can come and take possession of her.
And so you're going to give her that option.
Well, no. That's the decision I'm going to make before I walk back in that room.
Okay.
I'm comfortable with that.
And for us, it's it's nothing. Our job is not to judge. It's just our job is to do our job.
No,
So.
I trust me. I was CPS.
Yeah.
I know. I used to tell my clients, I'm not here to judge you the way your house looks or anything, but there's
Right.
a reason.
Well, she's had tons of jobs that would drive you to
some-
drink.
People to court yesterday that I had arrested, and he said, "Man, I really appreciate you still treating me like a human being."
Yeah, and,
So.
and that means a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. What did you say?
Jennifer Davis.
Jennifer. Okay. Do you have your ID with you?
And,
It's in your purse?
yeah.
I'm going to need to see that.
Okay.
I'll go get
She'll
it.
go
Where's
get
your purse at?
It's in my room in my cabinet.
Okay, is there anything else that you would need? That I can get it in?
Just my purse and my key. Whatever I need.
Okay, it's all in your purse.
My keys are beside my purse.
Okay.
Jennifer, what's your phone number?
What is happening?
Okay, Jennifer, I'm going to be honest with you. This is a portable breathalyzer machine. It reads a little lower than what the actual intoxilizer, which we utilize at the police department.
You don't really know that, do you?
This
Do
came
we
up
know
with
that?
0.066.
I have not had any. That's what I'm saying. I haven't had anything today.
Which means you're a super heavy
Well, again,
drinker.
I don't know your drinking habits. Okay, I kind of explained that to you
Yes.
before I put you on the machine. Okay,
Yes.
if somebody drinks a lot, and if they run with a normal BAC of say about a 0.06 or 0.08, that's what feels normal to them. Okay, when they start to get below that,
It's not
that's
really
when
wrong.
The onset of withdrawals kick in. You just start getting the shakes,
Shakes.
not feeling so good, and then you drink a little more to get feeling normal again.
Sure.
That BAC will still be up here. Okay, from a legal standpoint, you're still intoxicated. I'm comfortable enough to let you know if you were to be put on the actual intoxilizer that you'd be up around a 0.12.
I think he's guessing, and they can
When I
lie.
checked your eyes for horizontal gaze nystagmus, you had every clue. You had the onset of you had the lack of equal pursuit. You had the onset of nystagmus prior to 45 degrees, and you had nystagmus at max deviation.
See, there are 3 things that they look
If I
for.
had pulled you over,
I thought there were
I'm
4.
going to be honest with you, you'd have been arrested for driving under the influence.
Okay. That's what he was explaining.
Okay.
Can I have somebody pick me up?
Well,
No,
I've got a legal obligation.
he's going to cite and release,
Okay.
I hope,
You're here.
which means you drove.
Entrusted for the care and safety and the
But
for the
I
teaching of these kids.
understand, but
Okay. No, today you're going to be arrested for public intoxication. Okay.
Those loud beeps are pretty bad.
Please don't do this.
Please don't do this.
I will have my sister come get me,
I don't write the laws.
and I will resign.
Oh,
I will
That's going to
resign
be
and not.
that's something you're going to discuss with the administration here. That
yeah,
I'll make-
they already know that.
Okay. It's zero tolerance.
So even if she had a union rep,
I would just like to know who reported, and I did not drink today.
Well, I'm
That's
going to
what
tell you
I-
from a legal standpoint, when people call in and report a crime, of any crime, we're not in the business of telling people who made the report.
I
There's
know you
reasons
can't.
behind that.
I
okay?
understand that.
Okay.
So, you're taking me to county?
And it's gonna be a municipal charge. I'm not gonna run it through the district court. It'll be through the city of Tecumseh. It'll be a municipal charge of public intoxication. Okay?
In terms of your employment here, Jennifer, we can't move forward with you being a teacher here any longer.
Okay.
If you want to resign, that's your option. If you choose not to, though, I would be forced to go to the board and ask for your termination based on the outcome of today. So, anytime
I would like to resign.
She's just
there
embarrassed.
may be
You got one?
the state mail, Department of Education, they be involved in revoking your certification as well. That'll be up to them.
Need her driver's license.
Did somebody do her first voice?
Can I,
You got it right here.
can
Yeah.
I not be like handcuffed out, please? I'm not gonna run on you.
Oh, I know that. I know that.
It's
But it
just
is,
my-
this is, the police department operates under policies and procedures, and I can't treat you any more different than anybody else, or we're setting ourselves up for liability.
That's
Okay?
fine. But it's
Now,
just.
I'm not gonna run you down the hallways and fade you through.
My child is in the 3rd grade hall.
Where's the classroom window at?
I-
It doesn't face out to this parking lot right here?
I don't
No?
know.
Okay, we'll be okay then.
This lady has an alcohol problem.
Would your ID be in here?
Yeah, I can
Like,
do
I'll get it for you.
This is the second one we've seen in
You're in
public, so
custody, we
there's
have
got to
to
be many more,
Search all belongings, okay?
statistically
Anything in here I need to know about?
speaking.
just my medication that I take daily.
So statistically, we're probably looking at many more people who are in this boat. Socially, we accept social drinking. She probably thinks she's socially drinking. She's probably not. She's probably drinking much more than that, obviously. Um, but we accept this, and it is a gateway, and it is, something that we gain tolerance for and continue to grow. So she's probably got a real problem here. And again, I'm wondering, are any of these people her union representation? Because if they are, they're not helping her. And there should be a way to like just do a suspension. And even in the fire department, we had a thing where we could walk in the door and say, I have a problem, and they sent us to PSI, and that dog and cat clinic would put us off for 30 days to get help. Now you only had one shot at that apple, but um it was part of, what little union protection that we had. We had really no union protection, but that was just the nature of our union. Got a little lag here, sorry. This over here.
Jennifer, with Maisie being here, is there someone we can contact for you?
My sister, can I call her now? Can I call my sister,
I'll let you do that.
please,
I'll let you do that.
please?
Is she on the pickup list?
Yeah.
You take any prescription narcotic?
I take, Xanax.
Go ahead.
So she takes a benzodiazepine too. And she drinks on top of
Is
it.
that for anxiety?
Yes.
Clear.
I wonder if she takes anything that would slow her
So I see,
metabolism,
but on the side is where my license is.
making it more difficult for her to metabolize alcohol.
Clear.
I have a thyroid condition, and my metabolism of alcohol is ridiculously slow. I just don't drink. Like, I've tried it in the past and
7
it's never
Central,
gone
1 by
well.
All in.
You will be picking Maisie up today. Okay, well, they're taking me to jail,
Sam
so
082 121 670.
somebody called in and said, I don't know all.
No, not somebody. You are drinking too much, young lady. Take
Last
responsibility.
night, but nothing. Am I going to count, like, where am I going?
To the safety center. It's on
To the
177
safety
in Leo.
center.
Just
It's
log
the
on.
same thing.
Now, explain to her, ma'am.
Do what?
Once you're booked in, like I said, it's a municipal charge of PI. Okay?
It's a
It
municipal
is a bondable
charge.
charge, so as soon as you're booked in, somebody can.
7 to 3.
Right. No, Shelley, I was drinking this morning. That's what nobody.
See, even her sister thinks she's drinking it today.
Okay. Is there anybody that can come out there and get me?
What about your kid? You need to get your kid picked up from school.
Anybody? Okay.
7 to 3.
Do you think, but you will be able to pick up Maisie? Okay.
Yes, sir, I was.
Bye.
Which age?
Burglar alarm. I was gonna see if he could take that burglar alarm call.
This is a small town.
Jennifer, if we want to go ahead and take care of the letter here, there's one that's been drafted for you. If you prefer to write one, that's fine. Get you to sign and just put today's dates on if you're in agreement for the, it's the 7th.
There's no lawyer, no union, no nothing. None of this should be signed right now. I mean,
Okay. Again, our policy and procedures state anybody that goes into that yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna work with you a little bit, okay? When you remain calm, we're gonna handcuff you up front.
Do what?
We'll handcuff you up front, not the back.
That's fine.
Okay? All right. here we go.
All right, go ahead and put your hands in front of you with your thumbs facing up, please.
What is my, is this gonna go like on the news? Mr. Kinsey?
oh yeah.
Chances are it will, Jennifer. I don't have control over what they put on the news, but there's a good chance that once this gets reported, then there will be statements we'll have to release and notes we'll have to send home to parents, and then news reporters will probably show up. I will be as discreet as I can in terms of how I handle
Could
it.
we, please, I've never been in trouble in my life.
I understand it, but again, that's not up to me. I'm not going to go pushing anything out there until they show up with that. Okay?
You did not.
But we've got to respond and let people know that we're following our policy. I did involve the police department.
Yeah.
Go from
Is your fob, where is your fob, Jennifer?
I don't think anything exciting happens from here. I will have to say, I feel bad for her. I feel bad for the other lady too. They shouldn't be drinking near kind of like any other job where you're responsible for anything, driving people, bus drivers, school teachers, police officers. There was an 8-hour dry time for fire department personnel when I was working there. Um, you know, but even we had union representation when people would mess up or be in trouble with alcohol. Um, maybe she should be seeking another type of employment that's not quite so responsible. I don't know. I don't know. She clearly drinks more than she wants to think she drinks, because if you listen to the conversation between her and her sister carefully, she was probably saying, well, were you drinking today? Which means that her family's observing these things. Um, and they're letting it go because we accept it as a society. I don't know. Chime in. like, subscribe, comment. Don't like it. I don't know. I'm doing the best I can with the electronics here and trying to upgrade things as I go. Seeing if I can't borrow my son's better computer for a while. And we shall see how this goes. It's really great being able to do these things. This is the second one. Again, I think probably means that we have other folks who are doing this on a regular basis. Okay, well, I glad to spend some time with you this morning, and like and subscribe. Bye bye.